What's going on, guys? So we're out here at Pueblo Motorsports Park. Carlos is out here. We got the all-wheel drive Integra behind us here. Gonna make some hits. I'm actually gonna go watch his car first before I get in mine. My car has like a really soft tune-up in it, just like a really soft guess to start the day off. So he's got everybody all teched in, everybody all figured out. So I'm pretty excited. It should be pretty fun. We got some pizzas coming here in a little bit. Come this way so the sun's not here. But what are your goals for your car? What are you trying to do?
Dude,
just launch it?
Yeah, we'll launch it, but I'd be happy with like a 10.
10?
You know,
cool.
10. I'm good.
That's a good goal. So see if this car can go a 10, and then we'll also see if mine, I'd say for mine, like if I go 550s in the 8, I'd be pretty happy. Some goals would be to go faster than that though, so I guess we'll see what the car does. But yeah, I got a hired film guy out here today. Maybe you guys will see a little bit of him later. But yeah, let's see what happens. It's gonna be a fun day, guys.
Hey, we still gotta run too.
Yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna race. I kind of called him out. We had a meeting too.
Yeah,
I was
we're
like,
at the driver's meeting. He's like, yeah, I gotta gap him.
Yeah. He asked us. He's like, is anybody gonna want to race each other? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I gotta gap him later. So me and him gonna race later. But yeah, we'll see what the car does. I'm excited. Hey, good luck, bro. You better slip that clutch pretty decent. Just try to ride it out like you did on the street. It'll work good. Yeah. All right, good luck. Have fun, bro. You got your GoPro going? Do you have a GoPro in there? Ah, perfect. Sick. Hey, let's go, baby. Ah, he missed fourth. I knew he was going to do that. It actually got a lot of wheel speed. I'm happy.
It felt okay. It felt a little squirrely.
I was pretty excited.
Yeah, I mean,
it did what we wanted it to do.
The launch is good. I mean,
yeah, that's the unprepped lane. Yeah, that's the unprepped lane. Yeah. So we wanted it to spin because of the axles. Yeah. It's got stock axles, but that torque steer that you're feeling is just a torque steer with those steel sidewall radials.
Yeah,
so
it gets pretty.
That's you just have to.
Wavy.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm excited. Right. You gonna go again? Just make sure you let the car cool off a little bit. Don't just sit there and hot lap it.
Cool,
so
yeah.
Well, I'm saying like pop the hood and let it cool off a little bit because the manifold's
we
back
have all
there,
day, so I'll be here.
Yep.
Be here. Come
yeah.
Back.
Other than that, yeah, we'll have to plug your channel later. But he's got a film crew over here, and you guys will be able to see some more video on it. See what that in-car is too. I'm curious to see what your in-car was.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to set up the GoPro in there, but it's kind of like.
It feels so fast though. Oh my goodness. Holy hell. Wow. Alright, so that was the first pass. I don't know exactly what happened because I like tried to bump in and it wouldn't bump, so I had to let off the trans brake and roll forward a little bit, and then it messed up the data log. So I turned the duty cycle down a little bit because I think it was hitting boost cut. So we're gonna go out there, try it again. I adjusted the bump a little bit and the duty cycle on it, so hopefully it's a little bit better of a pass. figured out what it was. It was the oil pressure safety. So I called Derek just to make sure, and I went back and checked it. And the oil pressure was dipping like to like 43 psi for just a second, and anything below 55, you had to cut it off. So we loosened the window a little bit. So hopefully go out there and it won't hit the safety cut right away. See what happens real quick. It hit the same safety again, but I was able to actually like roll out into first and have it not hit the safety. So I'm just gonna look at the log again and adjust the safety, I guess, and see what it's doing. This thing has like a stock F-body pan on it, so it's not baffled very well. So like as it launches, it's all sloshing. There's a little bit of oil pressure, so see if we can get this safety figured out.
Okay.
Oh man, that one looks good too, guys. That looks real good.
Share a plate.
All right. Okay, so pizza came. Adjusted the safety cut again, so we're gonna go up there and try to see if we can get hit. I wanna go watch him make a pass too.
What, did you laugh at
My
his
voice
history?
speech, yeah.
No, I was so zoomed in on your face.
I got part of a hot Cheeto in my throat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
You sure it was a hot Cheeto?
I mean, why'd he let out? Huh, I don't know what it did. He let out for some reason. Spun a little bit. Woo! Man, that felt way better. All right, so the car just did, it was really soft on the hit. It definitely needs a lot more on the hit, but it did a 560 in the 8th at 130. It's a pretty good trap. It made 26 pounds right there. Finally got like the threshold of the oil safety kind of figured out. Just because like when it launches, it sloshes a little bit, but it just went 9.2 at 110 miles an hour. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more on the launch to hit the tire a little bit harder because it left real lazy, and see if it can do some better 60s. It only did like a 1.460. It should be able to do like a 1.260. So it should be, hopefully this next pass will be pretty quick. So that 560 pass at 130, that's the fastest and quickest this car has ever been. Before, the fastest it been was like 579 at like 118. So figure out that front half a little bit better, and this thing's gonna fly. It just went 130 in the 8th on 26 pounds. So on the dyno, it made 990 on 28. So we're gonna give it a little bit more duty. It seems to be pretty good.
Thank you, Hayden, for giving me a 10-second run today out of my car. Wasn't me, but I know it can go 9. Well, 10s. Let's not get carried away now.
That had to have been pretty quick.
It was a 10.
Was it? How
Yeah.
fast?
10-9.
10-9?
Yeah.
Really?
10-9.
Oh man, it felt so fast in there. Still did a 1.8.
Yeah, it's still same mile an hour, like
132? Oh yeah. It's definitely
like
just
it
having a really bad
need
back
more
pressure
power.
issue.
Yeah.
Is it turned all the way up?
Well, let's turn as much as we can with that turbo, remember?
Yeah, so it's just having a back pressure issue. That's not
Yeah.
bad, dude. 10-second car going 132?
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Yeah,
Now I know it's definitely a driver issue.
Dude, it might just feel like it's not in gear, but it's in gear. Like, it doesn't really feel like it has like a really nice, like, long, like, where it goes into gear. It's just like a barely, you can just barely feel it. So maybe you just psyching yourself out.
I don't think so, but maybe.
It gets squirrely up
It
top.
does. It
This
does not
tires,
feel
the
very
torque
stable.
feels really bad.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was a 10-second pass.
Yeah.
Nice,
Feel
dude.
familiar?
Yeah,
From
a little bit.
RX or what?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I was about to say, dude, I just let it cool off for a little bit and then you make it hit in there.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Might as well.
10
12
seconds.
seconds coming soon.
12. No,
Yeah,
10.
12.
You just gotta like ride it out a little bit and then let off of it. Like once you feel get over that initial little launch, then you just let all the way off the clutch.
Yeah.
We're driving to like
I'll give it a shot.
9,500 on the dash too. I think the dash is a little
9,500?
off. Yeah, the dash is a little off. I didn't hit limiter that time, did I?
No,
Any of the
didn't
gears?
seem like it.
I don't think so.
Get my nose hairs?
Yeah. Well, at least it is something cool today. I mean, I guess my car. I was about to say, I guess my car went 9.2 at 110, but
Yeah.
it went 130 in the 8th, which is pretty fast. So it went 560. So
Yeah, you
I
went
wanted to go
130 in the
550s,
8th.
but
What this went in the quarter. But you know, going 10s in this was pretty cool. It's the highlight of the day for sure.
I think I need to get that drive shaft looked at because like in the burnout it feels really wobbly.
Oh, that's what Derek said, no?
Yeah, and I think that's why the shit is leaking because it's sending a bunch of vibrations to everything and messing up a lot of stuff.
What are you
So.
doing?
Well, no more passes. If you guys can see under here, it is. I don't know if you can tell, but it's leaking a lot of stuff under here. I'm not too sure what's going on with it. I'll have to check it out more once I get back to the shop. I think Derek might be onto something. He was saying something about the drive shaft being super unbalanced and like not very straight. It could be wobbling at those really high speeds during the burnout, and it feels really wobbly during the burnout. So I might need to check that. And I feel like if it's wobbling really bad, it could have taken out like the rear pinion seal because it looks like it's leaking. The output shaft on the transmission looks like it's leaking, and then also like up front, the rear main looks like it's leaking. So it is just coated under there. I feel a little bad. At least the car went 130 in the 8th. Pretty happy about that. It's a decent trap if we can figure out the front half a little better. So hope you guys are excited. I'm pretty excited with it. The car did good. It just, I also lost the TPS on the last run, so I'm not too sure what's going on. I just think the TPS is not working and not functioning properly. So I guess we'll get that fixed. And I don't know, we won't really get to do much with it. Maybe we'll go test on the street and do some stuff once I fix it. But yeah, I hope you guys were excited. I guess sorry, not even sorry. Like it went 9.2 at 110. Clearly there would have been an 8-second pass if I'd have stayed in it. This track is just a little bumpy up top, and the car with these big slicks bounces around, so I kind of just let out. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and load the car up. I hope you guys were excited. It was exciting to do it, and I had some fun. So I guess I can't complain for 65 degrees in December in Colorado. So yeah, thank you guys for following along. Man, it has been a journey, but the car is looking like it's headed in the right direction. So thank you guys, and I appreciate all y'all's support. We're back in the shop. Actually yesterday I was supposed to come here last night just to pull the shocks off to send them out and get them rebuilt because they're leaking really bad, and one of them's super blown and doesn't have like any adjustment as you tighten it or loosen it. As you can see, I already got one of the heads pulled off last night because I saw a little bit of coolant on the head gasket underneath, and then I pulled the head off. I noticed that it was leaking on these back cylinders, like up here to where like the lifter area is, and so it makes sense why it had excessive blow by, and it didn't push the rear main out, but it's made the rear cover start leaking. So now, before any of you guys say anything, this motor was together for a long time, and I don't know if you guys remember, but 2 or 3 years ago, the last time it was out was at Ice Cream Cruise, and on that pass, it flung the belt, overheated, and shut off on the way back to the trailer, and I never got it to start back up until I put this setup on it. So I kind of assumed something was hurt, and then it's only been out at the track in Florida, and then on the dyno, and then here. So I'm assuming it was having a little bit of gasket or like head related issues for a while, and then finally once we like cranked it, it finally showed. So, and then leads me to my next point is this motor, when we built it, it was the first time I'd ever gapped rings, and why it was helping me, and he just gaps them with an angle grinder. Well, there's a couple of them where I'm sure like the 32 thou feeler gauge, it was probably double that easy. And so I think that's why this thing's always had so much blow by, is just a couple of the rings are hella loose. If I'm gonna pull this thing out, honestly, I would rather invest more time into an aluminum block, because I want to get rid of the weight. The car, I want it to be competitive on like no prep stuff and like back of the track stuff and stuff like that. So trying to pull like 100 pounds off the nose is a big difference for this thing, because it'll help get the weight bias more in the rear. So if any of you guys have an L33 block or a Gen 3 5.3 aluminum block, let me know down below. It makes it way easier for me to switch it over way faster, because I already have the Gen 3 studs and then the valley cover as well. I can make Gen 4 stuff work, I just have to buy more parts, which seems kind of pointless. But I guess I can make whatever works. So if you guys have something that's an aluminum block 5.3, let me know. Message me on Instagram or Facebook. You guys can find it down below in the description. I appreciate all y'all.